That's embarrassing. Yeah, it's just 2 hours, 39 minutes. What was the last thing I did here? What is this? Okay, now it works. Right. Okay, capstone. Just jump into the cap. Nope. All right, cool. Missed basically nothing. Excellent. It just decided to shit the bed for some reason. Who knows why? We are making money. Okay. That should be more than enough to... let's just make 2 of these things. Right. Okay, what do we need for the capstone? Let's be intelligent. It won't tell me. See if we can figure it out from here. I don't know. Let's just build 2. Let's assume that the same rocket's gonna do the same. Well, I don't know. Surely they would make it, like, actually more difficult. It's gonna go... Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do for it. Okay, how much does it cost to upgrade this thing? 30,000. Right, let's launch the sound. We'll get enough money to actually upgrade the astronaut complex all in one go. Because I think that's the way to do it. Yeah, low space biological experimentation. Send guidance. Bam. Oh shit, it actually hit a couple fins because of time acceleration. It should still get 120. Orbit info. Oh, fucking easy. Oh, it's actually going way higher than that. Because it didn't do a turn. Right. This might not survive. Nope, totally did. All right, cool. I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, batteries. And there we go. Yeah, 10,000 kilometers, 9,000 meters a second. That's the Megiddo 3, right? Normal recovery, very good. Bit of science. Okay, let's do the capstone. Reach a surface velocity of 2200, the minimum altitude of 140, with a biological sample at 200 Aegis sounding payload. Oh, advanced biological capsule. Okay. Let's do this. So, it's a good thing I didn't build another one of these. Because it doesn't have enough avionics or sounding. 200. Tanky Y. It's not big enough. It's now big enough. Advanced biological capsule. Okay, so we're getting rid of this rink-a-dink thing. We'll call this the 233. Right. Also, these should not be floating anymore. It was funny, but... Close... Yeah, I think it's like 800. So the weight is now 19 tons, 20. Okay. Let's make sure this will actually hit the requirements. I don't see why it wouldn't. We'll just keep the same autopilot. Boop, boop. Yeah, 2,200 meters a second. Surface speed. Keep avionics control. Yeah, do that automatically. 22,000. Ooh. No, wait, hang on. Fuck, it changed it again. 140 kilometers. Okay. What? 22,000. Ooh, God, I don't know. 140 kilometers? Ah, easy. Fucking easy, mate. Do it in my fucking sleep. No, wait, have a sounding payload. Oh, it doesn't have enough sounding payload. It says sounding payload of at least 200, and it didn't. So, what gives? Because I made it a bit shorter. Or a bit small on the bottom. There we go. Okay, well, this is... Good thing I caught that. That's why we do these. And even then, I sometimes don't catch things. But... it's part of the process. Trust the process. Trust the science process. Or really more engineering, I guess. Because we're testing, like... we're solving practical problems over here. This is what we do at the Texas Space Agency, is we solve practical problems. Like, how do we go from here to here really quickly? The answer? You know, I was considering, like, should I just start over that joke with a fucking meet the NG bit? And actually do the meet the NG? Don't know. Maybe not. Oh, it didn't have avionics control. Are you fucking joking? Because it's slightly heavier now. Does this thing even get up to 2,200? Okay. Easy. Nope. Maintain avionics control for the first 40 seconds. So it's good. Right. Return home safely. Quit fucking popping that out. We haven't had advanced biological samples yet, so this should actually be pretty good science. Provided it survives. Which it does, handily. Excellent. Yeah, that's 3.4 meters a second. It's awesome. It's great. Fantastic. Tool the parts. Purchase the toolings. Yep. Alright, cool. We're still a bit short for the complex upgrade. That costs like 30 grand. We get entry, descent, and landing, which I think is one of these. Yeah, it doesn't have anything in it. We get the 56, 57 solid rocket engines in nearly 61. Okay. Oh, well, Samony retired. Fine. We didn't need you anyway. Yeah, we're now losing a bunch of cash. That's fine. Okay. Warp to Sunrise. Launch. Engage autopilot. Easy fucking peasy. I only needed to modify a few rockets I already had. Orbit info. Oh yeah, it clears 140 so fucking easy. Arguably, it's comically overbuilt. Ooh, 20. Like a whole day out in space for biological sample 2. Okay. Well, I guess I have the technology to build satellites. Do I have to keep that? No. Because for some reason it exploded that time. Alright, well, whatever. Yeah. Electric charge. I don't care. Okay, and now we just wait. And this should be the program done. Fantastic. 2 programs finished in one day. And all it took was basically having all the rockets to finish a program. And comically overbuilding some of my science craft, I guess. Yeah. Excellent. Normal recovery. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. 0.7 science. We didn't even really learn anything. But now we can do heavy satellites. We don't have enough confidence for fast. That's fine, honestly. Why can't we do it? Program suborbital research. Oh, complete program. Yes. Yeah. Do we wait, hang on. Do we commit to heavy? Like, I'm good at building, apparently, big fucking rockets. Let's see here. First artificial satellite, 30G. Or 30 kilograms. How heavy is the Sputnik on Megiddo 3? Right, this right here is 2 tons. This is, Yeah, don't save. Whoa. Alright, sick loading screen. I think I might do lights. I guess I do have more time to do it. You know what? Let's fucking commit. Right, first artificial satellite, 30 grand. 30 grand? What? 30 kilograms. Final satellite must have a mass of at least 30 kilos. Downrange milestone, 6K. 60K. With an uncrewed craft carrying 1,000 units of sounding payload. How much does it cost to upgrade that? Oh, right. I gotta get that as well. Okay. Engineers. We're all out of that. Everybody's going into orbital radio. Oh, baby, it's time for the Megiddo 3. Look at it. It's a monster. I also do want to... I wonder how RCS works, right? Whoa, that thing's huge. Right, because I want to be able to somewhat circularize my orbit. I think it's under command and control. Yeah, here we go. These are angled RCS block 28. Yeah, here we go. Highly pressurized, true. We're gonna simulate, make sure I get the RCS working correctly. So exciting. only it would stop opening these random freaking contracts. Uncrewed altitude record of 10,000 kilometers. I think this is gonna do it. Yeah, the satellite must be at least 30 kilos. I don't know how many kilos that is in tons. Like, I kind of wish it would tell you. Like, in parentheses, like 0.00 something tons. Because that's what the game measures it. But, whatever. Look at there, go! Yeah, let's just make sure everything actually completes contracts. Orbit info. I need orbit info. Thank you. It's not gonna get to 9,000. Whoa. That's not what I wanted it to do. Is it because there's no avionics on it? Also, is this thing even... That was the other thing I was going to test. Right, how heavy is this thing? 30 kilos? Yes. Okay. Yeah, so Sputnik is 30 kilos. I don't know why this is being treated as a big thing. Maybe the other ones are actually fucking impossible, but we'll see. Okay, let's see here. Why do these not work? Requires nitrogen. Yeah, these are full of nitrogen. Does this not have cross-feeding or something? It might not. Okay. Fine. We'll try that. And some of these tiny little solid boosters, purely for aesthetics. Right, and you'll see what I mean here in a minute. Oh, this needs to stop at stage 3 now, because I added a stage. Oh my god. 10,000 kilometers might be doable, though. Because that's just how far Sputnik's gonna go. I love how wonky all these orbits look just to make the Earth tilt actually function as realistic. It's kind of funny. Ugh, getting to the moon is gonna be such a pain in the ass. But I think I'm literally weeks out from getting to the moon. So it needs a periaps above 150k. Okay, that should be doable. Right, because our apoapse is going to be well over 150k. I forgot to put avionics on it. That was the thing I actually needed to do. So the apoapse is in about a minute, but it has to be going prograde to actually like go up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think it's avionics. Look at that periaps climb. It's beautiful. It's not quite the direction I need her to be facing, but that's because my RCS isn't on, because I can't control it. But that periaps is over 150 kilometers. Right, and here's what that last stage does. It just gets rid of that. Specifically so that we can have a picture-perfect Sputnik. This pic goes hard. Feel free to screenshot. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Nope, not that one. That one. Okay, we're back. Boom. And it should totally... Yeah. The way it tumbles is really funny. Okay, so let's go back to assembly. Let's put a itty bitty little avionics on it, right? It needs to be just big enough to control it. damn it. Okay. Pods, avionics. Here we go. Right, this thing is now 2.3 tons, so that's all it needs to. Oh, 20. Okay. Ooh, it's fucking huge. Okay, yeah, that'd be huge. Let's see here. 700 bottom, 4 length. Right, we can have our avionics be a little smooth cone. I mean, at that point, just make it a fucking cylinder. I look goofy as hell! You know what? Fuck the RCS. We don't need it. Right, evidently we don't actually need it, because it doesn't fucking work. Okay. I declared the Megiddo 3 fucking ready to go. Yep, unlock everything. Nope, not enough money. Okay, cool. Oh, the classic problem. I'm fucking feeling it. Okay, we are kind of losing money because we're still building the Astronautics complex. But it's done. So now we can have Halo. You are the... Okay. You're a coward, but you're actually kind of intelligent. So congratulations. You're going to learn how to fly the Planey Boy. Proficiency X15. Start training. You'll be ready in November. Okay. How much does it actually cost to make a Megiddo, to like get all these parts for the Megiddo 3? A lot of money. 37 grand. Alright, well. At least the engineers aren't taking a paycheck at the moment, because they're not doing anything. Okay. We almost got our useless tech, so. There we go. Okay, all the engineers, get to work. We have something really fucking big to build. Right, I'm hiring more. So it'll be ready in 62. We're only like 3 years off of Sputnik. Which, considering I detoured for an entire other mission, is not... Our program is not bad. Okay, and proficiency, X15. I also didn't actually assign them to that, so my bad. 61. Oh god, that was a bit more than I thought it was going to be. Okay, Halo. Training mission X15. Right, take you about 2 weeks. That's fine. We are going to hire more. Still making absolute fucking bank. We should upgrade mission. Nope, can't. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Okay. X15. Very good. Halo is our guy. Halo, let's not pay attention to the fact that in the simulation, the pilot went the complete wrong way. Right? Don't worry about it. Your ass is going to 22,000 meters. Woo! Let's go. In the wide stance. Yeah. Yeah, heading 90. 09. Oh, it's got leading zeros. I wonder if Saturn has the Bestagon. That'll be something to check. Investigate the Bestagon of Saturn. Alright, and now we just time warp, honestly. Whoa, what the fuck happened? We had a tragic time warp accident, apparently. Don't know what happened. Yeah, crude altitude of 20k, and then up here to 22k. There's another mission for 25k, and we get like another dude in the administration. If we get up to 25. And this thing can do like 24. So it might be possible to get 25. Like, we'll see. She does not want to be stable. Oh, is it Halo? Is it because the Halo sucks? Or, I'm sorry, is a new, inexperienced pilot just out of flight school? Maybe it was the speed. I don't know. Oh, it generates charge. There's an alternator on it, which makes sense. Okay. Well, cool. Good to know. I still never figured out what this water injection thing does. Oh. So wait, so hang on. During that simulation, all that rigmarole to try and turn around, and I didn't even fucking turn around. Oh god, that thing was a disaster. That was a disaster. Don't worry, Halo, we're okay. I promise. Alright, well, we should still have a, we should still have a, orbit during the Eisenhower administration. It's not gonna be like... When was Gemini? I have no idea. The Russians are a little slow with Sputnik. Although I guess we're launching it, so I guess we're a little slow with Sputnik. That implies we're the Russians in Texas. Let's leave Texas politics aside. Some of them may be Russians, but they sure ain't Soviets. Um, it's your political joke for the day. All right. 18K. 19K. If I can get this thing on the runway, I will be so impressed. Because, like, it glides super well. Because that's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, crude record of 22K. Next is 25K. Which I might be able to get. That's the real ticket. I'm really not sure. No, no, no. Up, up, please. Keep going up. No, no, no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Pull up, pull up. You gotta get above 22K. You can't hit 22K. When we say ceiling, we don't mean a literal ceiling. You will be okay. Oh, okay. So during the simulation, we determined it might actually be easier during time warp. Right? Because I think the little oscillations don't count. Or they don't count as they should. Alright, I do want to go up a little bit more for some wiggle room. Because trying to stay at 22K perfectly, not gonna happen. Nope, okay. Yeah, that was falling too fast. Nope. Oh god, pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Oh, I might have to do this myself. I don't want to do this myself. Jesus. I don't know what I did during the simulation to get it to do... to let me do it in time warp. Alright. Flutter it, flutter it. Flutter it, flutter it. Oh, there's a vertical speed. How did I never notice that? Alright, we are slowly listing again to the south, but whatever. Nope. Okay, time warp. Yeah, time warp ruined it. I'm afraid I might spend more time trying to get time warp to do it for me than it would actually take. Which would really suck. But what can you do? Aside from just kind of do this, I guess. And just stare at this little knob for 5 minutes. Nah, fuck. I hit S1 too many times, and it fucked it. Okay, there we go. See, time warp just kind of does it sometimes. So, perfect. I think we're at equilibrium, so just don't touch it. We're ever so slightly going up, and that's fine. Just don't touch it. Halo's autopilot is now a piece of rope, which is perfect, because rope saved the day in Lego Batman. As we all know, that scene was great. That movie's just awesome. I'm actually pretty sure I have it on Blu-ray. I can't remember. Because I have a bunch of random, like, DVDs and Blu-rays. Because, like, they can't take that from you, you know? No matter what streaming bullshit happens, they can't, like, they're not going to send a lawyer out to take away your DVDs. Probably. God, I hope not. If they do, that's kind of fucked. I wouldn't put it past the mouse, to be real. Alright, cool. That's that. 25K. Can I get to 25K? Oh, right. Time warp. Legit kind of forgot I was in time warp. Because it was just so butter smooth. I think I can get to 25K pretty easy. Yeah, we're climbing pretty steady. I don't know if this thing's rated for 25K, but we're about to find out. Halo, prepare to hold your breath. No, come on. No, you can't do this to me. Pull up. I was at like 24,900. That's horse shit. Okay. Airspeed's picking up, or vertical speed's picking up. I believe in Halo. I also believed in what's her name, the woman who retired because she got bored. Eight, 9, 25K. Hell yeah. We're not gonna do 30. No shot. We are way the fuck up here, though. Okay, we need to kind of turn around if we're gonna try and make it back to the... make it back to Dallas? What? No, make it back to Brownsville. Make it back to the Space Center. Okay, I think with the way we turn it, it's kind of like this, right? Oh. No, 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 no. Not that steep, not that steep. Right, I think we're turning around. We're still over 22K, though, which is kind of nuts. Okay, so we need heading 270-ish. Maybe a bit more north than east. So closer like, what, 0? Yeah, somewhere between like 270 and 0. So like, what, 300-ish? I feel like you shouldn't have an ish on a heading. This is a pretty smooth turn. I mean, we have a turning radius of Alabama, but whatever. Oh, come on. Come on. Easy does it. And now we coast into the Space Center like there's no mañana. Yeah, 315. Let's call it 315. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, engines are cutting out. Ooh. Pull up. Up. Up, 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 up. Come on. I mean, there is the emergency stage, right? There's always the emergency stage. I have no idea how to get out of this spin. Because we're hitting this ground. We're going down kind of fast. Okay, engines refired. All right. Halo lives to see another day. Okay, Halo. Halo. 31.5. In your own time. Alright. Yeah, all we gotta do is somehow actually land. Oh, no, no, no. We don't want that. Okay. I think this is northwest. Right? Doesn't really say what time it is. Oh, it's morning. Okay, I guess I can look at the Earth. So, I think this is right. I don't like the look of that parabola, but that could be wrong. Oh, whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, this part is where I kind of gave up during the simulation. Getting back to the Space Center takes so long. Yeah, we've been going mostly north. Yeah, our angle has gotten better. So we're going to start heading more west. Real gradual, like. Maybe not this gradual, like. Yeah, we need a heading closer to 270. Come on. Okay, I think we actually cut the engines, even though we're really far out. Because like this thing will glide. In worst case scenario, I could just turn the engines back on. All right, we gotta go more west. Like, not quite due west, but actually pretty close to due west. Due west might very much do it. Is that land? I think that's land. Land ho! Which I guess less impressive if you're in an airplane at 15,000 meters. But it's better than last time, where we splashed down the middle of the Gulf. I might have been a little premature to cutting the engines. No. Okay. Very west. Okay, there's barrier islands. I think that's the lake behind the Space Center. Alright, yeah, now let's cut the engines. I'm sure there's a mod for it, right? I'd love to know, I'd love to be able to right-click something and have it tell me how far away that point is. Right, so I can know how far away from the Space Center I am. Because I think that'd be handy. Okay, it's still a little bit north of us, right? So we want to be on this. We want to have our heading be a bit bigger than 270. Not by like a lot, but just a bit. Whoa! Oops, I hit the time warp. Times 8. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. We had a tragic time warp accident. Okay, so we gotta go down until the engine kind of kicks in a little bit. Then we get enough control over the craft to actually, like, right it. Theoretically. Halo, they can see you from here. You can't crash it when they can see you. That's embarrassing. There we go. Alright. We're gonna try and avoid another tragic ×8 time warp accident. I don't think I can... Oh, I think I can see it. I think it's right there. Look, I've never landed a plane in this game, alright? Or in real life. I don't know why I had to specify. But, so I'm... If I can land this thing. Oh, baby. And get the optional mission? Hot damn. There is an ejector seat. And, Halo has a parachute. There's also the emergency parachutes. They're not, like, drogue chutes. Oh, yeah. There it is. There's the runway. But I'm hoping that, maybe I'll just be able to take her in for a landing. Nice and smooth like. Alright. Oh, okay. ×8 is dangerous. I have to resist the urge. Alright. Okay, we can bump it up to a ×4. Yeah, see what I mean? This thing, like, glides forever. We might be able to... We should probably start thinking about, landing gear. Pumping that out soon. Like now. Is that the moon? I think that's the moon. It can't be the moon. It's fucking tiny. But I've never... I guess the sun's really small, too. I don't know. Okay. If it's not the moon, then what is it? Alright. Enough getting distracted. With some incredibly minor lunar astronomy. Lunar identification, I guess. Okay, helmed 270. Because that's what it says on the runway. It says 27. Okay, we gotta start killing speed. Because this thing does not have, like, air brakes. Ugh. Okay, this thing keeps our heading at 273. Yeah, we are gliding it. Just gonna toggle that. It's basically at sea level, though. Yeah, I kind of need to pitch down. We might actually just fly right over it. That is always a concern. Right, and I gotta burn off height. I gotta burn off speed. Oh god. The parachute is in the back pocket, right? Let's set the other back pocket. We'll just set that over there. Right, that nice button. With any luck, Halo won't need it. Come on, steady. Steady. Ooh. Oh, this should be like butter. Like butter. Like butter from that aching girl who live up near Lanka. It's actually to chalk, it's not Lanka. Don't know what I'm saying. Oh, him. So fucking nervous. Fortunately, I have pretty good control of my airspeed at the moment, I think. Yeah, I have really good control over my airspeed. I'm gonna fly right over it. Yep. Yeah, we're going right over it. Well, shit. Shit. Whoa, we're landing here. Maybe. Okay, we need to land. Yeah, we need a vertical speed of like -2. Okay, so I have a crazy plan, right, for how to get land on the runway. Because I think you just have to end it on the runway. Right, it doesn't really care how you get there. Oh. Oh, I touched the dirt. Oh, I kissed that ground. Ooh. This is braking as fast as I can. Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed. Okay. So now, here's my dumb plan. Instead of flying to the Space Center, what if we just drive to the Space Center? Right? You picking up what I'm putting down here? We'll just keep our speed really low. Because it's right there. Yeah, we'll just like kill the engine. It's gonna wind down. Right. This is how you do this mission. Totally. Is you miss the Space Center and then you drive it into the fucking parking lot. Halo is not convinced, but whatever. I'm counting this as an absolute win. I think it's just over this hill. I don't know. It's around here somewhere. I feel like at this point we don't really need a heading for the Space Center. We need like a fucking paper map, right? We just need an atlas. I was gonna say like GPS, but it's 1950. Actually, I think it's like 1960. Like, we're gonna make the GPS. So there it is. Camelot. Oh dear. Ooh, something happened. Almost happened there. This is Kerbal Space Program, the way it was meant to be played. There's the runway. There's the little lights. Very nice. How fast is like 33 meters? Is like 30 meters a second. We're going like 33 meters a second. Oh. Okay, we're actually driving in at like 71 miles an hour. Which in 1960 might actually be pretty impressive for, you know, a car. Yeah, 33 meters a second is 73.8 miles per hour. Oh, we're here. And now we just come to a stop. We are like right back where we started. Oh, is it not going to count that? Okay, plan B. Right, this thing will take off at like 60 meters a second. So what if we just... No, this is stupid. This is stupid. I was gonna like hop a little bit. It's not. That's so dumb. I'm done. I'm gonna cut my losses. All right. Let's just go. Well, that's a contract. It's actually a couple contracts. Because now we can go to the administration building and we get a flight director. Let's see here. Vladimir Barman. Ooh. Funds cost for launch complex, construction and maintenance, and funds cost for... Wait, maintenance? It costs money to maintain these things? Oh, fuck. I might go with Vladimir, because, like, fuck planes. Yuri Gagarin. Time until crew retirement. Who gives a shit? Speed of crew training. Okay. Funds for crew salary. Homer. Yo, Chris Croft. Oh, that was dumb. I'm sorry. Ooh, speed of fab integration and rollout. Speed of launch complex efficiency gain. Funds for crew training. Gene. Reputation. Okay. Oh, wait. Ooh, reputation. That's money. That is directly money. Speed for VAB rollout. Funds for crew training. I think it's Vlad. I think it's gonna be Vladimir. Let's go, Vlad. Welcome aboard. Yeah, we are so far beyond that. Alright, we are making some money. Oh yeah, we're actually making a bit of money, and we're upgrading the uh, administration building. Okay, nice. So we can hire. We can hire more engineers. Right, get the Megiddo out even faster. I guess I need some dudes on hangars to get Oh, I actually also need more science. I don't know how much science I'm gonna get from the Megiddo 3. Right, because nothing will survive. I'm gonna get telemetry from Sputnik, but that's it. The answer might actually be more sound 233s. Yeah, estimated yearly upkeep. Oh shit. Well, how do I get rid of it? All right. Yeah, just for science, I'm gonna do the classic launch him in 3 different directions maneuver. So that's what we're gonna do. After after the Megiddo, of course. So that is solid. That's the improved solid rocket engines, which I don't think I was going to use anyway. Yeah. What am I getting next? Electronics research in 61. Okay. Actually, by the end of the year. Is it? Is it time? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, it's almost time. I don't think there's really much else to do aside from hire more engineers to speed this up. Yeah, it's January 1961, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to say goodbye to Dwight D. Eisenhower. Let's see here. Do I already have one? Yep. Wait, hang on. I can get a better picture than that. Yeah, here we go. Hello, Mr. President. It's Kennedy time. All right, let's go. So I would like to get to the moon in this decade. Not because it is easy, but because it is historical. So that is the new admin building. Very nice. So can we have another? I have to finish the satellites one first. Okay, well. But now I should have ungodly amounts of money. Yeah, and we'll pour the rest of this into the. Fine. Does somebody go pick up the Planey boy? It's just been sitting there rusting for a couple months. Okay. It's actually a lot more rep than I thought it would have. Okay, the Planey boy or the sound. Okay, let's launch this one into, I don't know, let's launch it west? No, let's go west. And this one should be much better at getting science. Okay, this way. Oh, I finished that contract. Right, that's actually... That should actually be another contract slot. So hopefully I can do... kill a couple birds with the Megiddo stone. Forgot to remove those. Because I currently have MechJeb calibrated for the Megiddo 3. Alright. We're just looking for science. That's all we're kind of trolling for. Because I don't have anything for the advanced biological capsule. And I guess we'll also get... Yeah, we're going to get extra SpySat stuff. Yeah, it needs another couple minutes in the upper atmosphere, and that can just be done through more launches, really. Yeah, our apoapsis isn't exactly stellar. But, eh. Yeah, it just kind of goes right into the middle of Mexico. Not even anything burning up. It's funny, it's so bullet-shaped, it actually, like, changed direction. Ferrum Aerospace is fun. Alright. Oh no, the batteries. Help. Police. Off it goes. Over the horizon. Crashing into the desert. Very nice. Tink. Oh, this has sounding payload in it, doesn't it? I don't know if sounding payload does anything. I need it for contracts, but that's about it. 2.9 science. Okay, it's not much, but it's honest work. What I really need is human rated EDL, right? Because that gets me heat shields that can actually survive. Primitive solar panels, lunar range communications, like those are nice. Avionics and probes. Like, I guess if I put these on a, I guess this would net more science if I put it on a satellite. But I really feel like the future is in the human-rated EDL. We have another Sound 2 launching in a couple months. We have so much fucking money. Let's hire, like, 20 more. Let's hire 30 more. Okay. We can get those guys out of the fucking hangar. All on the radio, baby. I think that's it. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. I have more money than God. Oh, right. Contracts. Shit. First scientific satellite, 1,000 Gs. Needs a cosmic ray science experiment, which... Oh. I guess this makes my science decision for me. Yeah. Alright. So I was right. We can put this on satellites, and it'll be okay. So let's queue up the Megiddo 3.1. Or... Yeah. This will probably be the Megiddo 3.1. Open sesame. Alright, let's see here. What do we need? 30 kilos, yep. 1,000 kilos. Isn't that half a ton? Right, a metric ton is still 2,000. No, okay. 1,000 kilos is 1 metric ton, right? It's 2,000 pounds to the Imperial. We need... Oh, needs electric charge after a day. Well, fortunately, there's going to be solar panels. So we can build a real, like, actual tiny little science core. Instead of doing... Whoa! Okay. Yeah, instead of doing this, like, Sputnik for the look, right? We could actually probably just have a normal avionics core. Right, it's gonna be near Earth, avionics prototypes. Reroute to here. Oh. Okay. Reroute here. And get rid of that. So. This thing can now be a cylinder 4 meters long. Perfect. This thing can be 700 millimeters wide. It can be a... I guess it doesn't matter. It's in a fairing, right? What do we care? It can be a polygon. Let's go with a polygon. Yeah, perfect. And this thing just needs to get us into orbit, so... Let's see here. Above... Apple App's above 1.5 million. Ooh. I don't know if this will do that. Periapps between 200 and 900 meters. Ugh. From low, medium Earth orbit. Okay, so we need... telemetry analysis, yeah. Configure experiments. Barometer, I guess. Thermometer. Mass spectrometer. Okay. Put that on there. Put that on there. Magnometer boom. Okay. Put that on there. I would assume these need to be... Like, do those have to be, Oh, God. I don't know what we can send back with telemetry, right? Because if it's film, presumably none of it? You know? That would just kind of make sense to me. We'll put a big honker on it. Actually, these are like the Sputnik antennas. Are these better? Um, I think they're the same. Okay. Then for cool looks, we'll just put on more Sputniks. Like Siu. Needs cosmic ray science data. These are all just gonna go, right? Magnetic scan. Oh. I didn't expect it to get that big. Alright. It can go back in. The fairings. No idea how to react to that thing. Okay. Well, that was funny. How heavy is it? 2 tons. Alright, easy. I build such comically huge fucking things. And... yeah, it's like 2.2. Oh, and it does it. Cool. I don't want it to be like all white. Let's see here. Let's make her pretty. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. There we go. Let's see if this will actually do the thing we need it to do. So that's going to require 2 sciences. Do I want to launch another Sputnik in the time? Oh, shit. Right, I hit oops. My bad. Oh. Wait a minute, hang on. I might actually be able to get RCS. Because this one's going to have avionics. Open sesame. Right, so I might be able to actually do fuel tanks. That'll do. Is there any difference between these? Inline RCS block. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. With the RCS tanks, this thing is now 2.4. We'll set this to 2.5. There we go. Is this thing gonna launch on the Megiddo, on the orbital complex? Oh, God. I don't want to think about that. Alright. Yeah, these launches just kind of take a while. I forgot every time I hit the map here, it, like, is loud as fuck. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna hit our... we're gonna hit the apoapse. So the... periapse needs to be between 200 and 900 meters. 200, 900,000 meters, I should say. So that's between 200 and 900 kilometers. Which shouldn't be a problem, like, at all. Like, these things are good, but they're not, like, casual million-kilometer apoapse good. Right, I think on this mission, the minimum periapse is much more your concern. Although even then, like, space starts at 140, so you don't have that much wiggle room. Alright. Oh, disengage autopilot. Cut that. Activate. Make sure all of our experiments are running. Nope, I gotta remember to set those. Running. Yeah, you can go ahead and turn that one on. Oh, the... Okay, yeah, they're enabled. So our apoapse is in a little under 8 minutes. It's 762. Oh, this thing might actually get to 1 million meters in fucking apoapse. Okay. RCS, go! I guess I gotta enable them. Okay, sure. I'll remember to do that. Oh shit, we gotta go. Because we gotta get the apoapse above 1.5 million. And that's actually really far. We might need a bigger engine. Or a bigger tank, or something along those lines. 30 days. 3 months. Good lord. Alright, I might need more engines. Our apoapse... Oh my god, it's actually over 900. I was not expecting it to go over 900. Okay, there we go. It switched. Oh, we can turn that off. So I think that should do it. What do you mean nearly empty? Are there not enough panels? Yeah. That's a problem. These solar panels are shit. Okay. Our periapsis is good, though. Our apoapsis is good. Our apoapsis is really good. We go to... Well, it's actually not that... It's actually pretty circular. Well, how heavy is it? Okay, I guess with everything running, it's a little much. Yeah, and also it heavily depends on orientation. So that's annoying. Alright, well that's a couple orbits. It doesn't want to give me the thing. And transmit science. So it must be 1,000 kilograms. Well, how heavy is it? Right. Let's see here. We have the flight recorder. Ah, that's cool. Let's see here. Delta V stats? No. Landing info? No. Vessel info. Here we go. 0.601 tons. Oh dear. It's actually not heavy enough. That's fine. Okay. So what we do is just cover it in more solar panels. Right, I think that's the plan. Is this thing is going to need way more solar panels than I thought it would. Oh, fairing decoupler. Yeah, turn that back on. Also, these should be here, so we can get in position. Also, those things, you can't really see them. We'll just slap a communitron on it. It'll be fine. There we go. Ooh, there we go. That's better. Okay, so these are... disabled, but I think this enables them. I think. Did this really impact this at all? Okay, what if it's empty, right? 0.6 614. What if we make it a cone? So it's 4 meters. Right, the bottom is like 700 millimeters. Make it like ice cream cones shaped, right? Right? Completely empty, it's still 0.744. But if it's at 6%. Oh, also, I could probably just do this, right? 1,000. Right, it needs way more electrical power anyway, so... 0.79. Turn these on. Yeah, I don't have battery 2s, so... Oh. Yeah, just maximize that. Oh, when it's full, it's now 5 tons. So that needs to be... What the fuck? Ah, it needs to be slightly larger now. Make it a wee bit taller. And this should make it heavy enough to be a ton when it's almost out of fuel. If we make it a meter long, yeah. Jackpot. Excessive amounts of EC. Oh, you would think so. Yeah, no. All right, let's keep going. Let's just get MechJet back on. Throttle it up, because that's kind of important. What? Well, that was funny, but I think it freaked out about the avionics because of the avionics. So let's... Oh, cancel. Oh, whoa, the graphics changed in the background. That's cool. Okay, this thing can actually handle... The orbital Megiddo can handle this. Awesome. 29... God damn it. 213. Yo, 213. Okay. Excessive amounts of EC. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. All right. And I know I'm getting our first artificial satellite. That's the Megiddo 3. It's gonna be great. I set up the simulation for that one at the end of the last stream, and I thought I would be launching it at the start of this one. I was not. So minimum apogee of 1,500 kilometers. Perigee between 200 and 900. Okay. That should not be hard. Hopefully. And this thing should get loads of science. So I think with some solar panels, we should be able to get satellites that like passively give us science over the course of months. I think that's the idea. Right, and that'll just orbit in the background, and we do other shit in the meantime. I think this is how this is supposed to work, right? Like, I think that's how you get the, faster contracts and the, like the breakneck programs. That's how you do them, is you multi-thread everything. And you probably more intelligently pick your, contracts based on building one rocket to do, like, 5. But I don't know what the contract requirements are ahead of time, so I can't do that. Okay. Okay, disengage autopilot. Supports 5T. It's 5.1. Very good. And we gotta turn that thing on. I have no idea what this thing is. It looks so goofy, it's gotta be real. So we're gonna time warp up to Apoap's time. And I'm hoping... I said it's retrograde. What? I'm in atmosphere. Oh my god, I was not paying attention. Oh my god, that's so dumb. Okay. Well, we'll set it... Why did I think I had like a maneuver node? I did not have a maneuver node. Okay, this thing now weighs 5.15. We'll set this to 5.2. Okay. Let's try that again. MechJeb. Can I time warp this? Like, safely? I sure hope so. And I gotta keep an eye on time to Apoap's, like, this time. That was stupid. I cannot believe I fucking did that. We just made the world's most expensive, like, fucking missile. They hit fins on, Oh, just engage autopilot. Okay, time to Apoap's. Yeah, in time warp, they hit the fins. And I'm not sure why. Aim prograde. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these do activate them. They never activated on, like, Sputnik, because they, hate me, I guess. Oh, we gotta go. Right. So we gotta have our apogee 1.5 million, perigee 200 900. Easy peasy. And we need a lot of electric charge. Like a lot. Yeah, I might have screwed the pooch on the orbit there. This thing is also really heavy now. Okay. So let's go back to the assembly. How long does this thing last? Right. 60 seconds. Delta V stats. This last stage lasts... two minutes. Okay, so... I don't think part failure is a thing. I think I might have accidentally removed that. But... okay. Let's see if I actually need to add anything else, or if it is just tech issues. Right, if it is just like timing issues, I should say. Like, maybe I need to start my burn a good while outside of Apoaps. Like, 30 seconds to a minute? That might do it. This thing burns for 2 minutes anyway. Alright, time warp. There we go. Ah. Piss off. Yeah, without time warp, no hits. Hilarious. Okay. Disable. Yeah, time to Apoaps is in like 7 minutes. Okay, we'll start burning now. Right, we'll see what this orbit looks like. Because our time to Apoaps is still going down. Which actually makes a lot of sense. But our periaps is rising. So. Shit, maybe it has to be beyond, like, a minute. I don't know. If the Apoaps falls a little bit, I guess it's fine. And I can't... oh, right, I gotta activate that. I gotta remember to activate that with the fairing. Not that it matters. It's on the timescale of fucking hours. Or days. So, like, an extra 2 minutes on the clock isn't gonna matter. Boy, I hope this has enough Delta V. It'd be really embarrassing if it didn't. I could add, like, solids. As, like, a real last-minute sort of thing. I guess I could even make the main stage just a wee bit taller. I don't know. I want to know why adding the time warp mod uninstalled like 8 mods. That's the real $1,000,000 question. Okay, Apple Apps is actually rising again, so it's all good. Okay, our periapps is now actually above the surface. It's now positive. I mean, let's just set that Apple Apps as high as possible. Why not? What's it gonna do? And we can just turn that off. So yeah, this will complete that contract. And passively get us a fuck ton of science. And even complete this contract, I think. Ah. Beauty. I gotta paint it. Because it always defaults to black for some reason. Despite all the panels, it's still not actually enough to make power. Although this thing will stay powered forever with these, with how much battery I put on it. Zoom. Okay, in all that time it did some power. And it got got all of our like telemetry, pressure, temperature. It's gonna run mass spectrometry. That's gonna finish up. Yeah, on the whatever the fuck I wanna call this thing. This abomination. No, I'm kidding. This is beautiful. I love it. Oh, there are rivers. There are rivers. I was wondering if there are rivers, because that's the Congo. Right, because we're over Africa. And that's Lake Victoria. Nice. I'm starting to think about, like, thumbnails. Oh, also the e-bagging. Should be below hold, please. Nice. Whoops. Okay. The funny thing is, it's always called Eisenhower. No matter who the president is, it's always Eisenhower. Okay. Well, I didn't even really actually launch that one. That's still just theoretically a thing we can do now. So let's queue it up. We gotta modify the LC. Son of a bitch. We should also tool everything. Oh, right. And because we're modifying it, I think that means the Megiddo 3 is on a bit of a delay. Yeah, it's for like 2 days. Which is fine. Okay, now we can actually... oh, right. I actually need the science. Whoops. My bad. Can't queue it up. Okay, so we have a Sound 2.3 coming in a couple months. I think I need more scientists. Right, I need these satellite era techs sooner rather than later. So I'm just gonna keep hiring scientists. Because that now is now going to come in like August. Now it comes in. Okay, it saved 5 days, but still, it adds up. So we're gonna warp to another sound 2.3. Oh, the Megiddo 3. Why? She's ready. Well, we're gonna roll her out first. So I guess the sound 2.33. Oh god, what a name. This thing gets one last hurrah. Oh no, not even with MechJeb, because this is for science. So we're going north. I'm feeling north. Because lots of planets have a north. You should also turn on SAS. Very important. Yeah, I think I'm learning about as much as I can from these rockets. And from, like, biological research and, like, the film cameras. It's still good data, still good science, but I think I'm hitting the limit. Okay. Wait until we're out of... Oh, we got temperature scan flying high over Earth. Very nice. Yeah, we're not exactly in space for very long this time. Yeah, we're right back in the atmosphere. Looks like we're landing somewhere near Dallas, actually. It's harder to tell during the day. I think that's Austin, right? That's Austin, that's Houston, because we're going north. Oh, there he goes. Whee. It's actually really hard to tell during the day. This might be Waco. My gut is telling me Waco. I don't know why. Alright, there we go. Oh, it crashed. Very nice. Oh no. The batteries. Alright, so this should be a little last bit of science. I am going to go soon. But I am 100% gonna launch a Megiddo 3. We are so launching a Megiddo 3. Tink. I wonder if it'd be worth it to have multiple Megiddo 3 ones in different orbits. Right. It very well might. We are also going to hire 10 more researchers. We're also going to, like, zoom into the day. I guess we are launching one more sound, 233. But still, whatever. Whatever. The Megiddo 3-1 is really where it's at. Oh, baby. It's a thing of beauty. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. In continuing with the proud tradition of this space program, I accidentally hit space. So let's ignore that. In continuation with the proud tradition of this space program, major accomplishments are celebrated with vodka. Now, why not an American drink? Like, you know, like a Tennessee whiskey or something? Because that's expensive, and I don't have any. I have vodka, curacao, and wine, and that's it. Oh, and cooking sherry, but cooking sherry doesn't count. Right, take a shot at cooking sherry every time you sincerely fuck up everything. I guess maybe also this one. Yeah, Periap's above 150 kilometers. I guess if you really wanted to, you could make this... I guess if you had a much better ascent angle, you could probably get this in way lower orbit than I do. Like, I'm sure if you knew what you were doing, you could get this... Like, you could get this thing parked on a dime. But, eh. I really do feel like I'm over some kind of hump here, where aside from a few game mechanics that it just hasn't told me about, like sounding payloads that I had to look up, I feel like I'm over some kind of a hump. Okay. So we're just gonna time warp to Apo Apps in 4 minutes. 8 minutes. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1. It's facing the wrong way. Fire. Disengage autopilot. Periaps is rising. Not as quickly as we need it to. I might... Oh... I wonder... I really hope some of this isn't timing-based. I think it's timing-based. Because I don't have any way to, like, control this thing. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to revert. Revert to launch. Shit. Take 2. Okay, let's just put all these in the same stage. Right. And MechJeb will go until stage 2. Or it can do that, I guess. Sure. Okay. Well, we got an actual first satellite in the Kennedy administration instead of Eisenhower, but whatever. Whatever. We'll do it live. Don't know why it did that, or what the fuck that noise was, but weird. Beautiful. Alright, time to wrap up. 9 minutes. Okay, so now we're just kind of spinning more or less around prograde. I did say more or less. We are kind of seem to be processing. Oops, shit. By the way, oops, shit is not something I think you hear at NASA very often. So all I need is orbit above 150K, but that's easy. I'm already there. Oh my. It's processing towards like radial. It's not what I want. Fuck, I know the Mega DO3 can get into orbit, right? Maybe if it just keeps going. Nope. No, it's gonna go land on the far side of the planet. Alright, shit. Fuck, take 3. Alright. Instead of timing it, trying to be at Apoaps, the next time it wanders into Apoaps, I'm just gonna hit it. Yeah, it did that again. Not sure why. Okay. Yeah, now it's basically at 90. It's just kind of spinning a little bit. I don't understand. Yeah, I think we go now. It's these fucking Separatrons I made just for the look. I made it so that it would separate from that really pretty. And it's fucking me over. Do I just tell him not to go? Is that really it? Do I just tell him not to go? Oh, disengage. Okay, it's progressing to normal. Which isn't good. Okay. What if we just don't have him go at all? I'm so mad. Okay. These things can now have their own little stage. Where they won't fuck anything up. Right. 1, 2. Yeah, so we now want it to stop at stage 3. Except sometimes it does that. Now it does that. Why? I don't know why it does that. I really don't know why it does that. Damn, this was supposed to be, like, triumphant and fast. But we're on, like, take 4, I think. I stopped counting. Or it can explode something because of time warp. That's a time warp tragedy, right? That's not me. That is a time warp accident. Because sometimes the game just do be like that. Get their own little stage. It's like it's a glitch, right? It's like the only time it launches is when the fates fucking align. Just let me fly it. Like, MechJet, come on, just let me fly it. Why can't I fly it? Oh, right, because avionics. It's literally why I have to make MechJet do it. And it's off by, like, 0.25 tons. I have an idea. It's a dumb idea. Instead of stopping at 3, what if you stop at 6? Right. There we go. That was a waste of Delta V, but as long as I only have to do that dumb shit once. Okay, whenever they destage, unstage, remove stage, whatever. Whenever they go, whenever they're about to go, stop time warp. Because there cannot be inherently random bullshit in fucking Kerbal Space Program. Like, come on, it's Kerbal Space Program. It'd be impossible. Okay. Disengage. So we do only get one shot at... yeah, we are. Not making it to orbit. And it worked. It worked in the simulations. It worked beautifully in the simulations. I mean, as long as periapsis is going down, I'm willing to believe, but I don't. We're almost in the atmosphere. Periapsis is going up. Motherfucker! What is wrong with this thing? Alright, I'm just gonna, like... I'm just gonna set everything back to how it was at the start. Right. 2. Gauge. Except sometimes it still does that. And I don't know why, and I can't make it stop. That was perfect. That time it was perfect. Why was that one perfect? This game is cursed. It hates me. Either that or the inherent jank of Kerbal Space Program is meeting with the inherent jank of a bunch of mods. And it is leading to jankception. Jank squared. Yo dog, I heard you like jank. So we put some jank in yo jank. So that yo game can spaghetti while you spaghetti. Are exhibit jokes still funny? Is it still funny to say yo dog? Is it the kids who are wrong? Like, am I out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong. Well, we're tumbling the wrong way again. Yeah, and we are well over... if we just, like, set the... Oh, it's all or nothing. There's no such thing as, reducing the throttle. Okay. Okay. What if I just change literally nothing? Right, and by literally nothing, I mean I just go back to exactly how it was at the start, and we just see if I get lucky. It's the ghost. It's the ghost of Jebediah. That's the only option. It's the... no, hang on. It's the greatest enemy of JFK. It's fucking John Wilkes Booth. He's over there on the monolith, fucking up the rocket. I see you, you son of a bitch. I think we got one more tumble in us. I think we got one more tumble in us before we... Yeah. Now! Finally, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. I've never played a single Metal Gear Solid game in my entire fucking life. My impression of Solid Snake is Ego Raptor's impression of Solid Snake. Right? It's everyone else's impression of Solid Snake. Well, now it's going retrograde. It is so frustrating because I know it works. Because I made it work. It worked in the simulation. Like 100 times. Well, like 3 times. Let's just try it again. I guess I didn't appreciate just how fucking luck-based my shitty design was. Because there's no avionics on the top half. There should be, but there's not. And I guess it does that sometimes too. Which it never did in simulation, but now it does it like half the time. Ugh. Who knows? I'm sitting here with a shot of fucking vodka right in front of me, waiting for this thing to be in goddamn orbit. So that I can, like, go do something else. I gotta make food. I gotta go feed my cat. I mean, he's napping. He's not, like... He's actually quite chill at the moment. Yeah, we got that tumble. I'm gonna start now. Right, until the Apple app starts going down, there's still hope. There's still hope. I don't have much, but my god, does it still kind of technically exist. So we're about to cross a line from prograde into retrograde, and we're all fucked from there. Yep, there's the line. Let's go back to the disable the dumbass solid boosters again. Right. Set mech jump to 3. There we go. These engines, I cannot explain it. They sound like Mettaton. Right. They sound like Mettaton Neo. When he's like, oh, yes. I can't explain it. Right. I could be completely losing my shit. Who knows? But you can't convince me it's not Mettaton. I forgot to stop time warp. Okay, disengage. Ooh, do I have a whole tumble in me? I guess I better. It's going up. Not very quickly, but we are about to really enter the house of the prograde. It's starting to turn into fucking astrology. I cannot delay this contract until the fucking Megiddo 1-3-1. Like, come on. I can... Because, like, it worked in the simulations. It worked so well. It was functional, I guess would be the term. Oh. Wait a minute. Come on, baby. No! That was the closest yet. That was the closest yet. Okay, once it started burning, it kind of lost some of its tumble for some reason. Right, okay, we're going back to this strat. When I edit this, or if I edit this, I'm not entirely sure if I will, if I'll actually do this. I'll just put up like a failure counter. Right, and I'll just keep showing footage of it working without really having to do all this faff. Why does it stop? It cuts the engines. The engines are go. And then MechJep says the engines are no. But why does it do it sometimes? Why does sometimes it just work? That's what gets me. Right, if it was guaranteed failure, that would be one thing. But the fact that sometimes it works is what's really getting me. Yeah, and then sometimes it does that. Like, hello? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Like, so many other things in this game feel so deterministic. And then sometimes that just happens. I have, like, no tumble. I think this is it. This is it. This is perfect. Let's get a little closer to Apple apps, but beyond that... Oh, baby. Climb. Climb, you son of a bitch. After, like, what, 15, 20 tries? It just locked into working. Ladies and gentlemen, rule number 1, check yo avionics. Oh my god. Remember earlier when I was like, I'm not gonna put avionics on this thing. It'll be fine. It just kind of works. Oh. We might hit 10,000 kilometers. All right, let's move that back here. We're in orbit. We're in orbit. Our Apple-Apps is now almost 10 million, 10 million fucking kilometers. 10,000 kilometers. And also, get out of here. Piece of trash. It's beautiful. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna do this every time. I know I already did this. I did this in the simulation, but I don't care. Look at it. I mean, look at it. It's wonderful. I thought of something earlier. I don't remember what it was. I got this vodka a while ago. I don't know, to like scientific advancement for all mankind. Slanche. That's good. Well, the moment has passed. Back to work. It's just gonna tumble. Is it actually gonna hit 10 million as well? Or no, it's not. It's gonna hit like 9.3. Eh. Oh well. Is it getting telemetry data? Like, does it go high enough to get new telemetry data, or is this all scientifically worthless? Or, like, in terms of new... new data. Yeah. Yeah, I think it has to get above 10 million. Oh. Oh, look at that. Hang on. You can't even see Sputnik. Oh, there we go. That's a thumbnail. Hot damn. It's also just a really pretty image. Okay. Well, back to the tracking station. Because that just lives there now. Our little Sputnik. It just lives in space. The Megiddo 3. Nice. Oh, finally. Oh! Artificial satellite orbits Earth. 18th May, 1961. Far above us, a new satellite is circling the Earth. This satellite was put here not by Mother Nature, but by the hard work of a vast team of scientists and engineers. All over the world, amateur radio operators are listening to the telemetry signals it broadcasts as it passes overhead. This will go down in the history books, and it is surely only the beginning of space efforts. Historical information. The first satellite to orbit the Earth was Sputnik, launched by the USSR on the 4th of October, 1957. Thought it was 59. Nope, I'm 4 years late. It broadcast a steady radio beep as it orbited, before its batteries ran out. It stayed up for 2 months before drag from what little of the atmosphere there was up there deorbited it. This startled the US and started the space race. Zero science. Bunch of contract points though. Polar orbit satellite. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Ah, look at that. So we need first artificial, first scientific, and then a biological or a polar. Okay. Do we want... What's the difference here? Advanced biological capsule part has a mass of at least 400 kilos. Maybe polar. I might get polar. Because this would be like launch a monkey into space and don't bring it back. Downrange milestone, 6,000 kilometers. I wonder. So, with the Megiddo 3-1... what's it say is downrange, right? Does it go 6,000 kilometers? Because, like, here's the thing. So I know the satellite's going to make it. But, I mean, this part. Sent guidance, stop at 2. Engage. I love it when MechJeb just fucking works. Oh, I need the, flight recorder. right? But what? Oh, I can't switch because it's a simulation, I think. I think that's how that works. So, like, what if it just goes into orbit? Does that count as 6,000 kilometers downrange? Or does downrange disappear once I go into orbit? Because I suspect it'll just go away. Because otherwise, anything going into orbit will just count. Oh, we can turn that off. Damn, this thing is so much more consistent to fucking fly. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because this thing has avionics. Sucks that I can't warp. Okay, that's the Megiddo 3 probe. Because it's still got avionics. I don't think it's gonna go 3K, 6K. Actually, one way to check. Right, because once we're in space, it doesn't matter. So what if we just... How far does it go if we don't release the fairing? Because I'm thinking, right, if this thing will hit 6,000 kilometers downrange, then I'll just take the mission. Because it won't matter. Because, like, it'll be fine. No, it doesn't hit 6,000. Okay. Well, this will be fun to watch it burn up, at least. Yay. Okay. So I'd have to make a custom rocket to do that. Which I could do. I could make one that basically goes into orbit. Or I could intentionally deorbit a satellite. And that would count for 6,000. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'm going to go with polar orbit, right? Could I launch the Megiddo 3 one into a polar orbit? Because if I can, that's 2 missions with 1 rocket. And that's what I should be doing to get this to, like, keep up with the extra money. So this one doesn't matter because I think it's like a challenge one. So it's meant to be harder because you have to do it. Because you have to do more. So they're more lenient with time. I can't wait to build the hypersonic jet plane just to get this thing out of my fucking way. Because holy shit. Okay, disengage. So, I think what I would do is I would hit normal now. Right, because it's I think it's easier to change your orbit when you're on the ascending or descending node. But I don't have multi-stage. I don't have like multi-fire vacuum engines. So it's either make multiple stages, one to get into orbit, and then one to like turn the orbit. I'm doing gestures, but you can't see because I'm not a fucking VTuber. Am I a VTuber? I don't think I'm a VTuber. I guess we do also need a bit more normal. This might be really hard in one stage. Yeah, wrong way. We want radial in. Yeah, somewhere between normal and radial in at this point might actually get me into orbit. And it'd be an orbit that actually counts for this if I switch to prograde later. It'd be a really weird burn. But that periapse is going up. I'm not nearly polar enough. Nah, this isn't possible with one stage. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a two-stager. Oh, Lord. That's a problem for future me. I'm gonna be real. That's future me's problem. No. No, it's not future me's problem. Hang on. Why would I launch the 3-1 east if I'm just gonna make it go north? Right? What's the point? This is something I haven't really looked at, MechJeb. Let's see here. Limits, force roll. Okay, can I get... I'm trying to read here. What if I do this? Right, let's fiddle with MechJeb a little bit. Because if I can make MechJeb just go polar for me, oh my god, amazing. Oh, I think I can. I think it is literally that easy. I've been doing these manually like a chump. Oh god, it's so loud. No, it's going the same way. Oh, yeah, I actually can just do that. Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's go north. So that's 270. Yeah, orbit inclination. Duh, that's what that means. Oh, okay, so yeah, I might be able to do both of these in one thing. Oh, disengage. Yeah, prograde. We lose some Delta V going to Apple apps, but beyond that, like, our Apple apps was never the problem. Oh shit. I'm so fucking happy this is here. You have no idea. Oh, right. I'm sorry, is this thing hollow? It is hollow. How did I not notice it was hollow? Weird. Okay, I think I fucked up the burn. I think the burn time was a little late, but... let's try one more time. Then I actually do kind of have to go. Because it's almost like 11:30. I kind of have work till... What time do I go to work tomorrow? Oh, shit. I go to work at 10. Oh, God. Alright, and let's just not fly our satellite like a moron. And we're good to go. Boop. Okay. Disengage. Boop. Boop. Right. We're gonna go prograde. When the time of collapse is like, I don't know, minute 30. Okay. Or like minute. That's fine. And extend that. Yeah, if this will be a polar orbit, then... Oh, the Great Lakes. Currently negative on power because of all the science stuff we're using, but that's fine. Time to apoapse is still going down, which is not great. I wonder if this thing is actually powerful enough to go for a polar orbit, because I know you need a bit more delta V. I sure hope so. Let's see here. 1,002. Okay, it's ever so slightly slowing down our time to apoapse. We have a lot of burn left. Delta V stats. We got like a minute. Okay. Oh, my cat decided to take a bath on my desk. Very nice. Thank you, James. I sure hope his licking isn't picked up on the mic. Because, like, this, like, if it clears first scientific satellite, it'll 100% clear first polar orbit. And, yeah, we'll blitz through the, satellite program. Holy shit. We'll get it done in, like, 3 launches. As opposed to some of the other ones, which took forever. Because I couldn't really do most of them. Oh, there we go. We are in orbit. So our apoapse has to be over 1.5 million, which it is. Barely made it. Yeah, that's a polar orbit. Oh, hey. It's just a little triangle. It's nice. Alright. I won't, like, check. But I want to go see the Bestagon. Right, the Bestagon on Saturn. And that's also... No, we only go above 2. Oh my god, 10 million kilometers is fucking huge. That's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so this is going to take like a day. And this battery is going to last forever. So hopefully we'll get good science out of it. Can't even see Antarctica because it's fucking summer. There's New Zealand. Oh, lovely. Hello, hobbits. Whoa. Yeah. Excellent. So the Megiddo 3-1 will do 2 contracts and finish the program. Damn, the Megiddo 3-1 is good. Once I figured out a better payload, the Megiddo, it's gonna take us places. We're gonna get so much science from the 3-1. All we need is satellite aeroscience. So that we can build it. Mm-hmm. Oh well. So, that's something we'll figure out later. Modded 2. Yes. Yeah, so I might be back tomorrow. Depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm really tired, I will not be back tomorrow. Okay, bye.